68 degrees. 54 is the average for this time of the year. We're still in the ballpark, 15 degrees up above where we typically are for this time of the year. Now, the remainder of the evening, we are dealing with some clouds, so it'll actually decrease just a touch as we get towards about 10 o'clock. I mean, air temperature still is up above 50. Get outside, take advantage. Overnight tonight, remember, we're losing our cloud cover. That means cool lows tonight, 20s, 30s, out across the plains, teens, 20s. For the high country, you'll need an extra layer to start the day, but you don't need it for long. 60s and 70s, once again, are on tap for the eastern plains. 40s, 50s in general for the high country. This marks the, third day in a row we're about 15 degrees up above where we typically are. And tomorrow's probably the best day so far, and here's why. If you like this springtime weather, at least, from about 11 a.m. all the way through 7 p.m., we're talking temperatures up above the 60-degree mark. So after work, later sunsets, you got a nice little window to get outside while conditions are at least comfortable. What we will be watching, though, is a big change that'll be rolling in offshore right now, but it quickly moves towards Colorado, right below my hand. As quickly as it moves in, this system will roll out, bringing high winds and a burst of rain and snow. Now, here's what we will be watching. It does impact our weather just a bit. Very quickly. Thursday night into Friday, rain transitions to snow up across the high country, all snow by Friday morning. I-70 as well as your mountain passes look to be treacherous for your Friday morning commute. What we're then watching is as this drops in elevation, watch this, Friday morning into the afternoon. Mainly rain. One area I'll tell you that we will be watching closely, that'll be the Palmer Divide. This is our little surprise zone. If we can transition to snow, it won't take much with the winds whipping. Watch this. By 11 p.m., the system is rapidly rolling out. You want to talk about a quick storm. Arrives during the early morning hours, out by the evening hours, and we are beginning to dry out. It will be a windy day with generally 6 to 10 inches at this point for the hardest hit areas of the high country. Otherwise, you'll be below that total. But we will be watching the Palmer Divide portions of I-70. This is our little question zone if we can overcome some of the warm temperatures with this system. Now, all the way through Thursday, relatively comfortable conditions. What we will be watching on Thursday, that's when our winds really begin to ramp up. Gusts up to about 35 miles per hour, so that will lead to fire weather watches. This is going to be just about all day Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Extreme caution will be needed. It's just been so dry all week, and we're continuing until our quick little burst arrives Thursday night into the day on Friday. What else are we keeping an eye on? It's the winds on Friday. I've made this a high wind day. I don't think the snow is as much of an impact out here across the plains. This is what drives our high fire danger on Thursday. Watch as we go overnight into the day on Friday. You see that statewide, we're talking 40, 50 mile per hour wind gusts. What we will be watching is if we can get above 60 miles per hour. It still is a bit far out to get the localized gusts, so we'll be keeping a close eye if this is going to be a high wind event. But all day Friday statewide, looking down right